In this video, I'm playing Islanders New Shores for the first time. It's a minimalist city builder that feels a bit like a jigsaw puzzle that you can score points with. You'll see what I mean in a minute. It's also got a sandbox mode, so if you just want to build pretty little islands, you can. You can check the game out at the link in the description. It's out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch and Steam on July 10th. Thank you to CodeSync for sponsoring this video. If you're new here, I'm MadMorph. This is my channel where I play indie games, cozy games, and games you've never heard of, so like and subscribe for more. Add a building pack. We've got a beautiful little ruin here. Let's see what we can add to it. Seaweed farm or a brewing pack. I think we'll have a little seaweed farming in the rain, don't you? A little seaweed farm. Oh, we can rotate. I think the seaweed farm would be down here on the beach. Like that. While you're placing, press and hold the right mouse button and scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. Big zoom. And then place the seaweed fields. Would those be like near it? Let's see. Or oh, they're in the water. Of course they are. I was testing you. Running through fields of seaweed. Move the building around to find the highest scoring spot. Its score will either increase or decrease based on other buildings inside its bubble. What's inside your bubble? Okay, there's the score. Fill up this meter with points to receive new buildings. The journey ends when you run out of things to build. Well, I guess now I'm gonna have a brick maker. Thank you very much. I think the brick maker would be here. The brickyard. It's gonna be backed up right there. And there needs to be a sand pit, which is going to be to the side of it. And more seaweed field. Shall fit these in where they look nice. Next, a city pack. The city center. I think that would live up here, don't you? Right in front of that. And then a house. So he gets more points for being near the city center. Put that one there. Have that one facing the other way because it looks nice from this side. And then some mansion houses. They get points for being by the city center too. Like this. Oh, that's a big one. Get one if it's near that, more if it's by the city center. That looks good. Sort of created a little avenue almost, haven't we? Brewing pack. Little brewery. It's like this is kind of the work area down here on the beach. Everyone's working in the rain. Having a lovely old time. I came with some houses. Let's continue that. Like so. Oh, the lights come on at night. How nice. We want to start spreading these there. Wait, what was that I just did? Hang on. Undo button. That was another mansion. Okay. I'm going to put this one here. Hop fields. Outside the brewery. The mason. So we can see here, if we click on it, we get +4 for being by the brickyard. Plus, yeah, you can see the score going up. +3 for the statue, +2 for the city centre. Okay. But I am unable to place it here. Ah, hang on, it needs to be up quite high on its legs, it seems. Needs to be tucked onto a side of something. Right. Well, there it is, still in the vicinity and getting +13. You've unlocked a new island to explore. Well, let's finish this one. Interested to see how it all kind of comes together and looks. Houses around the city centre. It's so busy, but everybody gets on. They have a lovely time, and every night they sing a song together. Out on their roofs and their balconies, singing to each other. It's a utopia. Sorry, I'm writing a musical. You've unlocked a new island to explore. I don't want to. I want to carry on. A lighthouse. Bum bum bum. I'm not really writing a musical. Did you believe me? You did believe me, didn't you? Because you think I'm capable of it and you're so supportive. That's why you believed me, because you believe in me. And I thank you for it. I couldn't do it without you. Bum bum bum. I guess that the lighthouse, it looks like it gets more points for what it's at the corners of. Unblocked rays. What about going to the highest point then? Would that be even more of a score? So 14 if it's up here, because you've got all this unblockedness. But actually being by the water is getting us more points, because it's next to the seaweed farm and the statue. Ah, prefers open spaces. Lighthouse -40. Or if it's by another lighthouse. I can even put it over here if I want. Look at that. +42. Because it's covering the sea farm and it's up really high. So it's got the best of everything. I know that's not like perfect, but I'm gonna go with it. I feel like people who actually write musicals are so talented. Like, to write the music and then amazing lyrics. Like, whenever you see like a good musical, you just think, how did you do that? More hops fields. Hops? City centre. I don't think I'll ever hit the age of getting into like home brewery stuff just because I don't really drink, you know? And if I do, I'd rather have a fruity cocktail, I'll be honest with you, or something like a Kahlua. I'm a child when I drink. I like it to be sweet. But, rather than a beer or an ale. Oh, a new city centre. So we can have multiple cities. And it gets minus if it's too close to the other one. So we're literally kind of like building up on this island. And we could even then say, okay, there's a little city down here. Like, this is the residential area up there, and then we've got like a worker city. That's cool. They live down here where they work, and it's a lovely little beach walk to your daily job. And a farm. Let's have a look at the minuses. Doesn't want to be by another mill. But it's gotta be up on here. What's your favourite musical? Let me know in a comment. I haven't watched one for a little while, but I think it's in my head because there's this viral sound, or at least I'm getting a lot of videos on it from the Death Becomes Her musical. And I'm just like, oh, it's so good. It's such a little bop. Pop that there. Wheat field. I'm allergic. Another little house. We'll put that down here in our new little city centre. And a new seaweed farm, which doesn't want to be too close to the other seaweed farm. We'll have it off on this corner here. And another field of hops. Look at that. And then... oh, no, it's done another +1. We've still got more that we can build. A shaman. That's cool. What's your... doesn't want to be near a city centre or a mason. Okay. So he's got to be off on his own over on this little corner. Love that. Sitting here up on the hill, looking out across the water. And then another maison. A maison. Which, what do you get plus points for with the mason? Brickyard, statue, city centre. Well, that's the brickyard there, but the other mason's already here, so that's going to give me a -4. Unless I can slip it in there. There we go. Mansions on the beach. Okay, and then I think we'll have a look at the other biome. See what's next, because it looks like we've done everything. Click the compass to travel. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to go to the next island? I think we did a nice little job here for a starter one. Seaweed's a little bit messy. Maybe try and make that look prettier on the next one. What do you think? Let's go. Oh look, this is interesting. I just paused it for a second. Friend rank number 1. Weekly friend rank number 1. And then it says your rank amongst all the players. Global rank number 92. Well, well, well. So if you're playing, you can see what your score is compared to everyone else. Now you might be thinking, wow, 92 in the world, that's pretty good, Morph. I'm playing this before it comes out, so I'm probably like 92 of 92, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's click the compass to travel. You will lose what you have on this island, but keep your score. Okay, so you don't keep islands, just scores. And we travel to another island. I kind of want to like go to islands in real life, but I mean, I live on an island, right? Real old UK. But like, I mean like proper little islands, but isn't it kind of scary? You have to get those little seaplanes to them. Anyone ever been on like a tiny little seaplane to go to an island, and does it make you sick? I'm not scared of it crashing, I'm just scared of getting travel sick, because your bear's got a sensitive tummy. Okay, so we get to pick desert or verdure. Verdure. Place a cluster of trees, flowers, or fish, depending on the surface, or a dessert. I do like a pudding, but I'm going to go with verdure, even though I don't know what that is. It looks kind of tropical and full of fish, which could be fun. Okay. When you travel between islands, you unlock new building types. These can then appear as choices when you pick buildings. Verdure. Should we find out what verdure is? Should we... Sometimes this video is educational. Verdure. Lush green vegetation. The fresh green colour of lush vegetation. A condition of freshness. Well, you are looking very verdure today.
Verdure.
Oh, hello.
Verdure.
Verdure. Okay. Os franche. So we can put fish out. Google pronunciation is like my favorite thing. I use it so much when I'm reading an audiobook. And if it doesn't have one, I'm so sad. And then I have to go to that YouTube channel, which everyone ends up on if they ever want to pronounce something. And it's that guy with a really strong accent. He's like, today we are pronouncing the word verdure. How to pronounce the word verdure. It's like, dude, like every video is 30 seconds. Like, just say the word. Just say the word. I know how people feel watching my videos when they're like, game name now? I'm like, just pronounce it. Okay, we shall surround this island with fish. Because why not? Look at them there. Looking like they're ready to be fishing rodded in like an Animal Crossing or something. And I I think we'll start with a lumber pack. I don't think we did a lumber pack last time. And the lumberjack gets pluses for being by a blooming tree. I don't think he means it like that, though. I think it means a tree which is in bloom. Let's go with right there, shall we, mate? Do you know what the best thing about being a lumberjack would be? Just ridiculous arms. Bum bum bum. Having like a general level of fitness attached to your job is kind of useful, or even just like being a student but you walk to college. Like I used to walk so much when I was a student. Everywhere I was walking. When it's not part of your sort of routine, it can be quite boring. We'll have another little lumberjack down here on the other side of the island amongst all those blooming trees. And it looks like you want a sawmill, which benefits from being by the statue, but we're just gonna have it by each individual lumberjack, like so. That looks pretty cute right there, I think. And some more fish. You don't want them overfish though. What's your favourite fish if you eat fish? I gotta go cod. I gotta go fish and chips. Let's get our first little city going. I'll occasionally have some salmon, but I kind of have it knowing that it's kind of good for me, rather than being like, I love this taste, you know? We'll have our first city centre up by the statue. That seems to be working quite well for us. Have it right there. And then we've got a nice little edge here for our houses. Those stairs, the worst stairs in the history of people just coming out of their house up at the top. Off the edge. Perfect. And right there as well. And there. It's like a little district. And mentions in the corners here. Oh, that fits as snug as a bug in a rug. The brickmaker gets more points by being near a sand pit, which I place myself. And does it benefit from being on sand? It sure does. And as much sand as possible. So, there. And then the brickyard is going to be up here. Yard those bricks, my friend. Oh wait, I can place vegetation rather than fish. Vetter is not just fish. Okay. That's cool. Another little house. Let's make our nice little area here. It's kind of, there's a... it's kind of like, there's a vibe of, Tetris here, look. Like, you can't tell me this isn't shaped in a way that I'm meant to, like, sort of slip it in here. Right? That fits so perfectly. On each island, you earn boons while playing. They can help out in tough situations, or perhaps get you so excited that your voice cracks. They can only be used on the island in which you obtained them. Okay, and my boon is... what? A score multiplier or a shrink of a building? I'll multiply my score. Multiplies the score of the next building, shrinks the next building by 20. I'll multiply my score, thank you very much. Mansion. Now if I could place this where it'd be a good score, so I'll go to a new building pack instead. And I'll do the seaweed farm. What do you benefit from? Being near a harbour? -2 if you're near fish. Okay, well it's a good thing I didn't put any fish here. There we go. Fields of seaweed. Beautiful. We have another sand pit to place. as far... There we go, look at that, perfect. I'm as far as I can get to the right, and it's just enough away from that one to not get the -4. That is satisfying. Okay, let's plot some mansions around. I think I might just have to... See, I think I've made a bit of a mistake where I've put my city centre, to be honest with you, so I'm actually just going to put the houses where I think they'll look nice, as opposed to for point scoring. And that's my fault, but I'm learning, and that's also fine to do. If you can learn... I think I was supposed to push the score multiplier when I wanted to do it, so I will keep an eye out for that. So like a brewing pack, if I place... Oh, it's also going to be on a beach. Is that my only beach? Oh, it's going to be a little bit crowded. So if I place all of the essential stuff first, right, like that. Oh, it's just that. But then if I play my score multiplier and I play my brewery, and that will... Did that use it and give me the points? I think it did. Seaweed field. Because these feel like they sort of slot together like a jigsaw too, don't they? The seaweeds. Let's put some houses here, why not? People just living all over the place on this crazy island. Oh, that was the end. There's my little picture there. Number 85 in the world, dear. Journey over. Why is it over? Did I not score enough to go reach the required score to be able to travel to the next island? I didn't realize I had to get a score. Okay, so we've got this like really gamified where we have to actually think it through. You can't just go higgledy-piggledy like I've done. I mean, you can if you want, but if you want to get to the next island, we have to be able to get the score that we need. So then what happens if you do a new game? So you can do sandbox. If you want to build your dream island without constraints, wonderful. I was kind of playing it in a sandboxy way. Or try and journey across 20 islands and compete on the leaderboards. Ah, wow, it's almost like... I really like that. It's making me... And it's a different island. It's almost like, kind of roguish, roguelike-ish, of seeing how far you get. I personally have that in me where I like it when games do that, and trying to get a bit of a next step each time, but if you just want to be cozy with it, you can do that too. And I like that it's different. Okay, so seaweed away from the fish. And then place the field here. Right by the farm. The brick maker. Fill this meter with points to receive new buildings. The journey ends when you run out of things to build. Oh, I thought it meant the journey ends like, hey, when you run out of things to build, you go to the next island. Not game over. He doesn't really pay attention during tutorials. So the brickyard's going to be up here. Wait, it needs to be by the sand pit, so it's got to be on sand actually. In which case, right there. Brickyard. Good, good, good. More seaweed field to place, as long as it's in distance of the seaweed farm. Ah, yeah, that's satisfying getting those together. Okay. Good. City pack. So where's the statue? This up here, I think. Yep. So we want to be next to the statue. I think that's where I went wrong on the last map, was having the city in the wrong place, honestly, because look at these scores right here. And that makes sense why it's almost kind of puzzlish with its Tetrising, because you're trying to put things together. I'm getting it now. As I've said before, I might be a little slow to begin with, but I do learn, and that's all that matters, guys. If you take your time with something and you're getting there, a little bit of progress every day. Japanese word for it is kaizen. That's how you get stuff done. That's where the winning is. A little bit of progress. Even if it's the tiniest step, you are doing so well. Just keep going. If you want to get fit and you take a 3-minute walk, that's great. If you lift a weight 3 times, that's great. If you're trying to eat healthier and you had 1 healthier meal this week and you had like 1 less cheat meal, that's great. Little bits of progress, and that's what this game's doing. Brewing. Okay. This seems like a fairly challenging little space, doesn't it? But I think we're quite close already to having the next island if we can place our fields. And then let's get... The mansions score more, so a mansion we're looking at 17 if it was in there, and a normal house is 13. So we want to prioritize our mansions around the city centre when they can touch it. Look how it's getting daytime. You can see the shadows moving. I like the music too. And now that I'm getting it, rather than trying to make something pretty and we're trying to slot these together, the city actually looks a lot better, doesn't it, now that we're Tetrising it? Especially when you zoom out. And then we get the next island. And I'm going to go straight to it because that island was a bit cramped. Let's see what we get. Nice, I like it. This is the kind of thing I would put on sort of between work if I needed a little chill down, or late at night. You know when you're kind of like not ready for bed yet, and you just like maybe want to play something, but you really don't want to use too much of your brain, or like in terms of just not staying in that kind of nice space of just enjoying something simple. And I like that this can kind of go from simple to all the way to like full focus, like max your score out leaderboard style. That's going to be hard to design a game that can do that. Lava or a guild hall, pick one. Safe haven in the searching innards of the world. Gain points with all buildings, but repetition of the same building reduce the score. Lava. Sounds cool. It's got all kinds of different biomes. When you travel between islands, you unlock new building types and appear as choices when you pick buildings. Wait, it gave me the guild hall there. Wait, what? But I picked lava. Brewing. Okay, well my guild hall is going to be by the statue in touching distance, so that the city can be next to it as well. And doesn't look like the brewery gets any points for it, but it does get points for being in touch of the statue. But I'm going to put it around here. And the fields out front. Or maybe down the side. Perfect. Look at that. Alright there, Mr. Frodo. Just heading down the brewery, sir. Then I'll be off to the brick makers in the brickyard at the sand pit there. Okay, that's what we want. Alright, you actually want 2 sand pits there, sir, but just not touching the other one. Wonderful. That'll do it. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll take a 12. Oh, I've got 3 sand pits. Didn't think about that with the second one. Well, if I put the brickyard here, facing inward, then the other sand pit can... It's actually not losing too many points for not touching the brickyard, to be honest, because it's losing that -4. I did not place that very well. It's fine. We'll have it facing in this way, and we actually get more points, and we're touching the statue. Can I get away from there for the minus? think that's as best as it's going to get. Actually. As good as it's going to get. Jack Nicholson. You make me want to be a better man. City pack. Let's get our city going with the city center right next to the statue. Actually, does it need to be? Looks like we're going to get some good points if it's by the guild hall there. Let's do it here. Boom. And then mansions, mansion. Houses we'll do a little bit further away. Touching in the city. Lumber, and we got a boon. The boon is travel. Complete this island. Can only be used once per run. So it's very kind of got that roguelike vibe of even stuff that can make you skip a level on a run. Even calling it a run. That's really interesting. I'm kind of like getting what this game's going for now. I really want to see what's next. Let's see. The islands are certainly a little bit challenging, aren't they? In a good way, with their shape and size. This is like sort of a jigsaw puzzle meets a cozy builder meets a roguelite. Very, very unique. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. I was just reading this and thinking I was picking these things. Right. So it's either the desert, and we unlock a temple, has the potential to score high, but requires you to plan ahead. Beautiful temple. Kind of reminds me of the big church in Iceland. Or the tundra. 2 extra boons to the island score meter, and you get a terrace, a raised platform to build on that can be placed anywhere. Well, let's go tundra to see the tundra island, I think. Otherwise I would probably pick the temple. That looks really cool. But I want to check out the tundra and the snow. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And the music kind of has a slightly different vibe. Wonderful. Thank you for watching. This video was sponsored by Coatsink. If you want to check out Islanders New Shores for yourself, make sure you check out the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Click one of those videos on the screen to go on another adventure with me right now. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.